the city. God. We're gonna go down. Come on the tower. There'll be cops. Oh. I'm sorry I did this. Oh, please. Forgive me for doing this.
Look what happened. Look at that. They're all gonna be dead, whoever's in there.
I ain't looking.
So then go away, Deidre. They're dead, man.
You kids get away.
The plane wreck. What you yelling at us for?
I'm telling you, get out.
I know you, man. You hang at Jerry's sub shop. Jerry's numbers.
Want me to beat you? You want to get beat up?
You want to rob him. Rob the body.
Go on.
Ow! You jerk, man. You stink, man. You a thief.
Go on. Tell anyone you saw me, I'll come back and whip you good. Oh, God.
Bobby, please, I got business here.
It's important, Sid.
It's important, huh? What, Bobby, you got a shot of boosting your laundry out of the cleaners?
It's important, Sid. It's heavy.
Okay. Come on. Sorry, guys. Street life. Go ahead.
I'll take Norm's app.
Norm, ass nice. Honey gets money. Okay, Bobby.
It says you're in plumbing supply. You had partner problems.
Yeah, he put 25 G's up each nostril.
Stuff's a curse. Can't tell you how many lives I've seen it ruin.
Trying to get business back on its feet again. Banks don't want to hear about it.
That's our niche, Norm. That's what we do.
Donnie, I think you better get out of here.
What's the matter?
I think he may be hot.
Are you kidding? I'll start you for 10. We get 2 points a week. Extra to every month you're outstanding.
Right, okay.
He knows how to get a hold of him. I get popped because of you. I'm going to feed your freaking eyes.
Come on, go, Bobby.
Can you make it happen for me, Sid?
Wait where we said. I'm going to see what I can do.
Excuse me. Yeah, sir. Since when did you get to be captain on this tour cruise, huh?
Norm. Go, Bobby. Crazy, am I right, Norm? I just blow our connect with a shy that I'm trying to set you up with, what, 3 weeks now? And now, Norm, I'm laying hands on you. So this is how you gotta know what has come into our lives, Norm, is so big. It is so powerful, Norm. Or else I don't take the shot.
Tell me about the suitcase.
Did you see that suitcase?
Yes.
Did you see the way that kid was bent over with the weight of that thing? Do you know what was in it? Soda, Norm. Uncut. Direct from an air disaster. And not a pound, Norm. Which a pound uncut streets for 20, 22.5. But it's not a pound, Norm. And it's not 10 pounds, Norm. Which 10 pounds, conservative, moves at a deuce in 6 figures and gets 2 people more. Out of this stinking rat hole and set up by any water we could think of. And not domestic water, Norm. Did I say domestic water? Because it doesn't have to be domestic water, Norm. We could set up by any water in the whole stinking world. And it's not 10 pounds, Norm. That's not the amount. And it's not 20 pounds, Norm. Which 20 pounds, Norm, gets broads and limousines and a house anywhere you could think of. And not 40 pounds. Not even 60 pounds, Norm, which is $750,000. Norm, 80 pounds. 80 pounds, Norm. That kid's intestines were down in his testicles with the weight of that suitcase. Norm, I am going to ask you a question once. And I don't think you would respect me as a man if I didn't. That Bobby, he's a mouse. He is looking to off this stuff for high four figures. 7,500, 10 grand max. 10 grand. And knowing the kind of person you are, I wouldn't be surprised if you don't have that in a bank account somewhere, am I right? And that Bobby is out of the picture. And you and me, Norm, are struggling like this with that suitcase between us. I know that you are in law enforcement, but I'm asking you as a human being to consider the possibility of an entire fresh concept and start in life. Okay, Norm, I'm gonna take my hand away from your lips now. It would mean, Norm, so much to me if you gave me some positive indication that you would consider what I am suggesting. Is there a glimmer, Norm? Is there any possibility? None. None in the sense of what?
None.
Meaning?
Meaning none.
None?
None.
We have a 911. Armed robbery in progress. See surplus store, corner Peebles Drive, North 24th Street.
Who saw the plane come down?
I did.
I want to know who actually saw the plane hit and explode in a flame.
I did, mister. You lying, man. I saw it. You was at breakfast.
Much traffic around because of the plane wreck. I had to fight my way through. Right. Can we see some ID, please? Look, I've got to go through that wreckage as quickly as possible. I've got to retrieve the black box and the occupant's personal effects.
Yeah, well, how come they sent two of you?
Sorry.
That guy right there, he's from the FAA, too.
And he happens to have ID, sir. Uh-huh. Well, he's probably from a different field office. Right. You wouldn't happen to be a looter, would you? Oh, no. I gotta go.
Okay, you got the airplane in the background? Let's do it. I'm talking with FAA Inspector James Foreman. Any preliminary theories, Mr. Foreman, about the cause of this crash?
We're just beginning to assemble the data.
I'm told as of yet no manifest, flight, or destination plan have been found filed for this plane at any of the local airports.
We're just beginning to look into that.
Is it possible this flight's purpose was criminal?
No contraband's been found on site. You've got to excuse me now.
In a densely populated area, there were no fatalities other than the flight's occupants. Wouldn't you call that a miracle?
Everything is very preliminary.
Mr. Foreman, one more question, please. As the investigation continues, we will be giving updates throughout the day.
Hey, how come you ain't trying to get on TV, teacher?
Intake on Ronaldo Limon, Sergeant.
Trade you for a Philip Allen. But you'd get ahead of me, didn't you?
Morning, Stanislaus.
Morning, Lieutenant. Hey, how about that air wreck?
Oh, extraordinary.
Oh, 50 feet either way, who knows how many would have died. It's the luckiest thing I ever heard of.
Well, not that the gentleman in the cockpit would necessarily share your opinion.
No problem, Jimmy. I can imagine how many calls you're juggling. You appellate clerks make the whole judicial process run. You're right. It's rank and open flattery. Jimmy, if you could just persuade Judge Kramer to grant me one more extension. I've been swamped, and I just want the brief to make sense. My solemn oath, never again. Your love. Nate, how are you?
Hi, Joyce.
Sergeant, which room?
Interrogation 2.
I'm okay. I'm just about okay.
You miss being a prosecutor?
At least I always had to work, huh? The truth is, Joyce, it's not happening for me in private practice.
Just say, Nate. Hear about those busts in the red zone?
He's in that?
That sweep was totally, 100% shaky. We should have taken 5 minutes. Get him enjoined on probable cause before it happened.
Meaning I should have.
Someone should.
Me go to Judge Kramer when I am 10 days late filing an appeal in DeSantis.
Now we'll have to take them case by case.
Give me the ones you have to give me, Danny. Is that what you want to hear?
I'll leave you at the front desk. See you, Nate.
Joyce, there's something I'm asking you here. I'm trying to become an affiliate PD. Now, naturally, I'm not too popular having been on the other side. But in the meantime...
In the meantime, if I have a client I can pass on to you, I'll be happy to. Okay, Nate.
Ice Maiden, huh?
Excuse me?
That's what the ADAs used to call you. Not me, then. Not now. Ever.
I just want it on record. This guy might have done it himself.
What you talking about, sir?
I don't know what happened, what this guy might have been up to.
The Invisible Man?
Guy comes in on my store, terrible headache. He's got to take the aspirins right there. I give him some water, he takes them, doubles over like that.
Who doubles over?
You the one's going to take this down? I'm going to need a police report. What you got to do is notify the distributor. Lomax Pharmaceuticals. These got to be tested.
What guy doubled over?
With the headache. He's in my car.
You saying these might be poison? You let the guy in your car?
Hey, look, you got liability questions here. I mean, if this stuff is poison, I want it on record that you got notified soonest possible time.
Where you parked?
Up the corner. You can't get spaces around here.
County medical stand, get a workup on those pills. Right. Plane crash? I couldn't believe it. I thought it was gonna hit me. And people wonder why I drink.
Lodging, Chet.
Thank you.
Chet's for lodging.
Excuse me. What does this mean?
Let you stay overnight. Crane, Drake, or Fenwick Hotel. Lodging, Chet's. That's from the welfare. That's worth money for dinner.
It's good for cocktails before dinner. And after dinner, too. Oh, I thought it was for a room.
Weatherman says clear skies.
If you have enough cocktails, I find dinner takes care of itself.
Hey, buck for it good. Who wants it? How about you, pal? Put $1 in your pocket right now.
We're just taking advantage of him because he's green.
Don't sell cheap. Man from the hotel gives us 4. He's waiting in my place.
What do you mean, the hotel guy buys these chips? 4 big ones.
What do you figure the hotel guy does with these chips? I mean, if
I don't know, mister.
Does he ever rent the rooms out again to other people? Did you ever see him do that?
He gives us $4 and we take the money and buy cocktails.
Marcia, this zucchini any count?
Almost. Almost ready. Ask him.
Ask me what? Oh, I was asking about the chits. $4.
So,
Right. You grow this?
Yep.
Come on, buddy. I ain't got all day.
No. I'm gonna keep the chit. I want to sleep at the hotel.
You want to sleep at our hotel?
This is good for sleeping there, isn't it?
Yeah, I'll make sure that they leave a chocolate mint on your pillow.
You should stay outside.
it's cocktail hour.
I'm allowing myself the flicker of a hope.
Well, you allow yourself whatever you want, Sid.
I'm allowing myself a hope, Norman, because you haven't been in contact with your home base.
That's because maybe I want to get this thing taken care of without getting drowned in alphabet soup. You know, narcotics, firearms, DEA, FBI.
YMCA, I know, Norm, I know.
I want to say hello. Roberto!
There is my guy. Hey, wait a minute. Something is different here. Something is changed from before, right?
What's going on?
You know, you were so uptight before. I don't know whether you noticed Norm sitting in the bar.
I noticed him.
Anyways, it's a hell of a coincidence because Norm is positioned to distribute that product that you mentioned.
Think I'm a pushover, don't you, Sid?
Excuse me?
Think I'm just gonna roll over and give that thing up.
Oh, hey, Bobby, you interrupt the move I've been trying to set for 3 weeks. I put myself out to help you. Now you're gonna sit there and go paranoid on me?
Hey, not that this isn't a great thrill for me watching you suck your blanket, but I understood you got stuff to sell.
I got stuff, man. Did you see that suitcase?
Yeah, I saw it. Now I want to know if it's on the premises and what's inside it.
Bobby, I saw the soda. Norm's looking for confirmation.
It's gonna be an auction.
Come again?
An auction?
I put the word out. Stuff's going best offer, cash on the table.
Oh, Bobby.
I put the word, a couple of serious people gonna let the free marketplace set the price.
You dumb cluck.
What's the matter, Sid? Afraid you're gonna see somebody you owe?
When does this auction take place?
What time is it?
11.
It's all about to happen.
How'd this guy live this long?
She's under too much pressure. She's taking too much on to herself.
All right, ma'am.
This isn't like her.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Brenda.
They won't listen. They don't mind.
What's going on, man?
So you explain to me. You tell me how to do.
Calm down, man. Man?
Oh, Poppy. Oh, I'm sorry. Poppy?
This old man looks like he's in pretty bad shape.
Put. When did you come here?
Poppy, I'm sorry I hit you.
Take a look at that eye.
Oh, Pop.
How long has this been going on?
Oh, God. She never beat him before.
This is pitiful.
She's the only one. It's her grandparents. Her mama died, and she's the only one to take care of him.
Call the paramedics, Andy. Could you stay here a while, Mrs. Hairston?
My arm's coming at noon. All right.
Could you get up, please?
Officer, Brenda's a good girl. She's only trying to help us. You put the pork chops down the sink, and the pipes get all backed up, and the whole dinner laid out.
All right.
I'm a phone operator. I bring home $223 a week. I'm paying the plumber. I can't get their medicine. Poppy, Miss Harrison's going to stay with you a while.
Hello, Put. You making a phone call?
Bobby, paramedics are on the way.
I need my scarf. And my felt hat.
Arthur,
I know.
remember last time what I said about another arrest?
I know. I remember.
It's a third offense, Arthur. That means it's going to be a lot of time.
I can handle the junk. Help the people inside is high. But I like my freedom. I like to be able to smell the air.
And yet you pull a 211, 2 stores from a corner with the traffic cop.
Have them put me next to somebody. And the slams, put me next to somebody big. Somebody that they want real bad. I mean, I can hear what they got to say, and maybe I can give them up.
I know what you mean.
I ain't got nothing else but my Jones, Miss Davenport. I don't run with nobody. I don't cut nobody. I rob. I am a small timer. I ain't got anything else to deal.
What you're asking.
I know a lot of lawyers that set stuff like this up.
I'm not one of them.
You know one.
I'll think. I'll see.
When will they learn? What will it take? Must someone die? More to follow.
Where'd they find that? Which section?
2 aisles down from the tainted bottle of aspirin.
Sounds like the Martinville note.
Do we know something about that?
Solved case, Captain. Over-the-counter anti-flatulence laced with rat poison.
The victim, Mr. Leahy, won't be of help. Doctors seem to think he's not going to regain consciousness. Preliminary analysis found no prints on the note. We have graphology and paper content study underway. Our detectives are continuing investigation of the pharmacy to see if other merchandise is involved.
How long am I going to be closed, Captain?
Well, they have Chamber of Commerce volunteers over there. I don't think it's going to be too much longer.
For what it's worth, my salary's a percentage of gross.
Lieutenant Goldblum here will supervise the case, coordinating Dr. Hurley and FBI Agent Coleman.
Bureau's look-see only at this point, gentlemen, till we find that the poison crossed state lines.
Doctor, until we get some more definitive evidence, we're going to leave the decision on recall up to your company.
We'd like to hold off on that.
Locally, we're bringing in anybody who's made a complaint against the store.
If you could broaden in that regard, reads out people in your neck of the woods with complaints on our products.
We'll make a desk available to you.
That's all our city?
A lot of angry people in the world.
Well, suppositories are clean.
You know, I feel like a scumwad. I feel like 10 cents.
Chick never told us she was getting married.
What knocks me out is she's got the stones to invite me to the ceremony. Poor Sanzoni.
Sanzoni and me were in the same class at the academy.
Nice guy?
Not much in the brain housing department. Hey, check for prints on that suntan lotion too, okay, Maury? And dudes get creative once they get started.
You know, maybe I ought to tell Sanzoni that he's letting himself in for him.
Hey, good idea, J.D. Just go up to the groom at the wedding ceremony and say, I've been plunking your bride.
Believe me, Neil, I'd be doing the guy a favor.
Maybe she'll turn over a new leaf.
Carlotta, no shot. Grocery list.
Carlotta's telephone number.
All finished in the other sections, Detective.
12's the last one.
On to feminine hygiene.
Got a full deck now. Sorry, S.A., but Maria's got to see if you're packing.
Yeah, understood, no problem. Makes me feel more comfortable.
Especially who's doing the frisking.
You got that right.
He's okay.
Join the party. What you think of that stuff, Luis?
It's all right, man.
Check it out, Norm.
What for?
Say what? What for, huh?
Hey, Bobby, stop repeating what everybody's saying.
Sid's man don't want to try it. Thinks I'm running in a Hummer sample.
I want to know if I'm buying what I'm sampling here. I want to see the suitcase.
Hey, Maria, ever see me holding enough to run a game?
I never seen you holding, period.
Even so, Bob, he's got a point.
Believe me, Toro, it's around. Heavy as that suitcase is, it ain't gonna be far away.
All right, come on. Come on, where is it, huh?
I want to hear numbers first.
Duro, it's here!
That's it, man! Hold it! What did you do? No, listen, please. I got $40,000.
He got $40,000, he does.
I swear, it's at my place. It's outside.
You got $40,000?
I swear, honest to God.
You're lying to me!
I'm I'll take you to it.
Come on! Get out!
Just don't shoot. Don't shoot. Take it easy. Take it easy.
Say, what are the chances of keeping this site sanitized overnight?
Sanitized? You'd have to have a cop assigned.
The ribbons wouldn't do it?
Probably not.
Pretty good chance it'd be vandalized.
The heck with it. We'll be through.
Did you figure it out? What happened?
Engine malfunction caused the crash. As far as what they were doing, we've got no positives off a comprehensive canvass of all airports. There's no ID on either body. If I had to guess, I'd say they were up to no good. They're in the right neighborhood.
So you don't think this would do it, huh?
Excuse me, I was told this voucher would be good for one night's lodging.
Take a walk. We don't do this here.
Oh, this is my chit.
Look, you want $4? Wait tomorrow. Lenny handles that.
I don't want $4. I want a room.
A room, huh?
I got a busted thermostat, bad cough. I ought to be indoors.
Okay, pal, great. He'll take care of you.
Front. Say, were you held back in school? What? I'm saying, because you're such a slow learner.
Cut the jokes. They told me that chick gets me a room.
Ah, yeah, sure. You get the message yet? Huh?
slow learner? All that shit is good for is some rat gut to keep you loaded. You got a problem, amigo?
Oh, no, sir.
Well, then shut the freaking door.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Now, I guess that they didn't check out yet. Are you sure you don't want to sell your chit?
When will my room be ready?
You ain't gonna do it, pal. I'm not gonna let you bring me down. You just have a nice day.
You okay? Huh? Can you walk? Yeah. Good. Okay.
You stay here.
See Lieutenant Bunstein? He's got a morning meeting on his undercover, Lieutenant. He ain't checked in yet. Message in case he calls? Only if he gets back. You know the hell we can get questioning people in this poison case. Don't rain, but it pours, right, Lieutenant?
I can show you my case notes. I predicted this situation a long time ago.
Look, it's obvious she's got to be charged. It's also obvious she didn't want to do what she did.
See, we figure a judge would be lenient if he felt the situation wasn't going to be repeated.
Unless that home situation changes, I have no reason to believe it won't be repeated. Mrs. Washington is a rheumatoid arthritic. Mr. Washington is rapidly approaching helpless senility. Now, as well-intended as their granddaughter is, she has neither the money nor the emotional wherewithal to take care of those people. Now, I made provisions almost 2 months ago for Mr. Washington to be institutionalized at Larchmore, and I know Mrs. Washington can be taken to the Baptist home.
And the granddaughter fought it?
Well, evidently, when the mother was dying, she secured a deathbed promise from Brenda to care for them. What are you telling them, Mrs. Slade? I'm no good? You're telling them I am failing on my responsibility, Mr. Washington.
Trying to work things out so everybody's interests are protected.
You think I don't love my grandparents?
No. We know you love them.
I love them. I am trying to take care of them.
Brenda, Mrs. Lane says you have your own apartment.
Who's going to take care of them?
She said your grandfather needs to go to the hospital and that your grandmother could go to the Baptist home.
Hospital didn't make a promise. I promised. I did.
You promised your mother that you would take care of them the best you could, right?
That's right. That's right.
And now you're so worn out from trying that you made a serious mistake. You know you love them. But if you're so tired that you can't make good decisions, Brenda, someone else is going to have to decide what's best for them.
Let me help. Let me help, please.
Got any prescription exhilarants?
Planning to take on the world, counselor?
Just trying to live in it.
Don't try any fast getaways.
Stolen?
No, uniform turned them in. They were sticking out of the door of your car. Frank, I just wanted to tell you that I'm calling a surprise inspection of my emergency action team tomorrow. Assuming, of course, that you approve. It's your call, Howard. Well, the fact is, Frank, I feel a surprise inspection of the entire shift, the turnout, is an insufficiently employed morale boost. Howard, roll call's supposed to get the men out on the streets where the criminals are.
Only speaking from personal experience, Captain, I find that it keeps an officer on his toes. Surprised myself this morning with an inspection.
How'd you do
it? On report, Fred right cuff.
one got me in here. You got yourself in here.
You're next, boy. Right this way, please.
It was about my pantyhose.
You wrote a letter.
I put them on and the seam unraveled, so I filed a complaint. You think that I would poison a whole city because I have a run in my pantyhose?
It's the guard dogs, those crazy Dobermans.
At the pharmacy.
Yes, a man can't sleep, a man can't think. You know, they ought to walk some more.
Wait, you threatened management over a year ago.
Guy runs the store, catches my son taking some Band-Aids. He burned him with a cigarette. I told him if he touched my boy again, I'd kill him. And it still goes.
What do you think, Doctor?
Well, nothing fits the profile.
Has your company decided on the recall yet, Doctor?
Lieutenant, that isn't a decision you come to lightly. I know. A decision like that has tremendous ripple effects, emotional, economic. I know. Just one aspect. Know what happens to Lomax pharmaceutical stock if it turns out this isn't a local prank? If this recall goes national? Know the kind of dollars we're talking about?
What kind of a doctor are you?
Management science. Elroy School of Business.
3 at a time, Irwin.
Just through intake, Joyce. 3 kids in a car. They stop for speeding. There's a 22 under the seat, plain as day.
Under the seat, plain as day. Why do I think there's a contradiction?
Hey, oh, boys, you're giving me a headache. Hey, I'll save you all a lot of trouble, man. With these can get.
Mine, sucker. Who bought it from Brown?
Whose money was it? Hey, I didn't even know the debt was in there.
Believe that. It was your car, fool.
Just cool down.
If they're going to roll over on each other, they're going to need separate counsel. Even if it were legal for me to take on all 3, it would prejudice their case.
Please. I'll have 2 other PDs assigned before questioning.
Joyce, I just want to thank you for giving me Arthur Baker.
Arthur's a real prize.
No, it really helps me. You should take 10%.
I don't want 10%, Nate, but there's something I do want. I don't want Arthur used against any of my clients.
Used?
I think you understand me, Nate.
2 have priors, misdemeanors. Ethan Dillon has a warrant outstanding.
Robbery, homicide.
Mom and Pop store. He blew away Mom with a 22.
Will you be claiming the same weapon?
You will be the first to know.
Ethan. You know, the police have been trying to find you since May.
Who, me? They spelling my name right?
Sergeant, I'll talk to them in interrogation A.
Officer?
Yes?
I'm here about my phone bill.
Oh, we stopped taking those payments a long time ago.
But this one is for $37,640. Phone company said somebody tied into my charge number and distributed it. Must have sent it out in one of them Xerox chain letters.
Look, sir, I'm sorry for your trouble, but we got a real circus going on here today.
Mrs. Alfredo at the Pearl Street office said that I should circle every call that is in line.
I mean, well, what do you want us to do? Arrest Mrs. Alfredo? Arrest the Pearl Street office?
No,
huh?
I just want to know. They can't make me pay this, can they?
No, sir. No, they can't make you pay.
I mean, that's a legal opinion you're giving me?
Oh, mister, please.
Sir, I'm an attorney. They can't make you pay.
I mean, I pay my bills. I don't want any trouble. I mean, if I had to pay, if they made me, well, I've been saving for the kids' education, and there's the house. I could just about cover it if I had to.
It's their mistake. It's up to them to fix it.
Of course, it would be a terrific setback for us. But then that'd be your legal opinion, that I'm probably all right?
You want that number?
Excuse me, can I show you something?
Yeah, where do you want these phones?
No, it's these bills here.
Hey, you keep me around and I'll do you better than you can believe.
Yeah, okay, baby. That hurts. How far? Close. We're getting close, right? It's only a little ways more. Hey, Norm, it's our lives at stake. You know, I've been thinking, what's the good having all that money in a box if we're not alive to spend it? Look, what are you talking about, Sid, huh? What are you talking about? I'm taking them to the money, all right? Okay. All right. Okay. No, man, it's my life. You know, he's taking the $40,000, but he's got more than that. Shut up, Sid. Why don't you shut up, huh? There's $40,000 at the place we're going to, but he's got more in the other place. We should be going upstate. Just take us to this. All right.
Guys, I got a wedding.
Little notice wouldn't hurt, Detective.
Giving you as much notice as the bride gave me.
I was gonna make the pop right then, Captain. Then I see the room is stuffed with illegals.
They get $10 per head per night, Captain Perot.
That's on top of the welfare scam. Immigration ready to move?
Yeah. We would like to be in on your bus, sir.
Our warrants are ready, Captain.
Okay, do it. Thank you, Captain.
So this guy says the Bureau put a radio control in his head. We activated at night.
There's no rational pattern to fix on.
The only way to catch these guys is out of left field. Gentlemen.
Mr. Leahy has regained consciousness. Our detectives are finished at the drugstore. Nothing else there had been touched.
Our company's extensively checked the distribution lot those pain relievers came from, Captain. It's clean.
Sheriffology's come up empty. Paper was written on as common as dirt.
I better call the motel and get them to extend.
I've just been through one of these, you know, down south. Had to get a release from a man who'd taken cough syrup full of lye. Wasn't anything left of his lungs. Hearing him breathe. Quite honestly, I thought the man would have been better off dead.
I did it. You want poison? You look in the food that manager gives his crazy dogs, huh? Every night I hear them. Now I get a little peace and quiet.
Excuse me, sir. That's my cup.
You put me where they got no Doberman.
Now playing left field.
And with all my earthly goods, I thee endow.
And with all my earthly goods, I thee endow.
You think Tommy had to write this out on his cup? By the authority vested in me in the eyes of God and man, Thomas and Carlotta, I now pronounce you man and wife. You may kiss the bride.
I'm not going to kiss the bride, okay? All right?
What is it, Tommy?
You've been stepping out, okay?
Me out.
Hey. I know what you've been doing, and I know who you've been doing it with, too.
Hey, look.
Jeez, Petey Severino's been bopping her, too.
You better help, man.
Yes, this fellow's got some grip on him, you know. Man's got hands like a vice.
I should go to him. I should talk.
I would stay here for the moment, right, Carly?
I'm on for 800 for a reception afterwards.
Shut up, Daddy.
I think we may have to go candid here, all right? Is there an understanding of what I'm saying?
I mean, what do you mean candid?
I mean, Severino's color ain't too great. What do you think, Carlotta?
What's he talking about?
Whatever's right.
Tommy, hey, what do you want, JD? Come on.
Tommy, could you move your thumbs just a little? You got your thumbs right on my windpipe.
Move your thumbs, Tommy. Think I want to do this, huh?
Oh, thanks, oh, God.
What would you do? My best man!
Depends on who else was involved.
What do you mean?
Tommy, nobody wants to throw stones here, but the truth is, before marriage, some people are sexually active. And I think that might possibly just be the case here.
Carlotta?
Carlotta.
How many more, Carlotta, huh?
Oh, God!
How many?
Let Severino go, would you, Tommy?
How many?
Tommy, I was watching this movie last night. It's Frank Sinatra and Jack Hawkins. And Hawkins is telling Sinatra about this tribe that's only got the numbers 1, 2, and 3.
What are you talking about?
Above that, all this tribe says is more than 3. It's their only other number.
Oh, Tommy. Thanks.
All right. Okay, all right. The thing's got a combination to it, all right? I stole it from a warehouse. All right?
All right.
All right, listen. You got me scared now. I'm telling you, I'm afraid I'm going to open a safe and you're going to blow my head off.
Go on, do it, man.
Okay, man, he's
He's
cool.
afraid. We're both afraid.
I'm afraid that I'm going to open a safe and that's when you're going to do it to me. That's when you won't need me anymore.
Open it, man.
You better do it, man.
Okay, I'm going to do it now. I'm opening the safe now, Steve. I'm opening the safe now. I'm opening it up. Please.
Open it or I'll shoot you.
Just take it easy.
Oh, my God, please, don't kill us.
I'm opening it. I'm opening the safe, all right? Take it easy.
Open it, I'll shoot you now.
Oh, my God.
I'm opening it up. All right, take it easy. I'm opening it up.
You opening it now, Norm?
I'm on the last number now, Sid.
my
You
God.
hear me?
Please, don't kill me.
Norm, I'm begging him now. You son of a...
You're a jerk for coming back. Now Lenny's gonna get crazy. What is this?
The glutton for punishment contest.
Cerveza. Cerveza fría.
And beer? What else?
I'm tired. I want a room.
Unbelievable.
Do I get a room?
You get nothing.
You get...
When do I get hurt, slime face? Immigration, hold it!
Under arrest. I'm a police officer and you are busted!
I'm going to be moving back to my apartment. In the mornings, Mrs. Harrison's going to make you your breakfast.
Oh?
Brenda told me just how you like it.
How about that?
And Meals on Wheels is going to come by during the day, and I'll have supper with you every night.
Is it cause I made a mistake about the pork chop the other night?
Are you in trouble, Brenda?
It's going to be better for us now, Grandma. I was trying to do too much, and it made me upset. And so I wasn't helping you at all. It's going to be better for us now.
No thanks, Puddin'. I don't believe I could eat a thing.
You really think it's gonna work?
I don't know. Maybe.
Oh, yeah.
Don't get old, Renko.
I'm gonna start lying about my age.
I won't get it.
just want to point out a fact to you, Norman. There's a car parked out in front, a suitcase in the trunk. It doesn't have to be a part of any of this.
Forget it, Sid.
I'm just saying, just making an observation.
No shot.
Police.
Yeah, Lieutenant Buns, Hill Street. These, yeah. Also, there's an associated 1417 third floor loft decker in Swenson. Also got a crack wagon parked outside. A suitcase full of soda in the trunk. It's a burgundy Cutlass.
This a perp?
No.
No, just an impoverished citizen.
How did your keys get there?
I put them there.
You sure?
When did you pass the bar exam, Frillo?
I found them in the door when I came in.
You're kidding.
Would I kid you?
Portrait of a person spread so thin she doesn't know if she's on foot or horseback.
I say it's the portrait of a person keeping 12 plates spinning in the air.
How come I see them all teetering and falling to the floor?
Could be worse. Could have been on that plane that crashed on Ingram Avenue.
In which case I would have been a dope smuggler. Hello? Yes, Nick. All right. Thank you for calling.
What's wrong?
Someone I represented until this morning, Arthur Baker. He was a frightened little drug addict and thief, and he was stabbed at Michigan Avenue Holding. Oh, God. I wonder if they heard me talking.
Who?
The kid who killed him was one of the kids that I didn't take on today, and maybe he heard me talking to his lawyer about Arthur being an informant. All those plates. All of them spinning.
If we see him again, we should make him give us money.
If I see him again, you better have eyes behind his head, because I'm hitting with a brick.
What do you think was in it? In that suitcase? Drugs?
I bet it was money. Enough money to make you rich.
Maybe they were going someplace. Going away to the island.